Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful Friday morning we have here. The sun's out. It came up a little early. Just a reminder that in a couple of weeks we get to move those clocks to go to daylight savings time, so we'll go back to a little darker getting to work, but we'll have a little more light in the evenings when we want to do some things that we enjoy doing. Just a couple of things I want to make sure is on your calendar that you're planning to do. The first is the School District 25 will hold their supplemental levy renewal election, and that's going to be Tuesday, March 12th. So that's a week from this coming Tuesday. It's important that you get out and vote on that and make your wishes and wants known. Second, I want to make sure that everybody's aware that the Idaho State University College of Technology is going to hold their Tech Expo on Thursday, March 14th. And that'll be from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. and that's going to be in the Holt Arena. And again, that's a week from this coming Thursday. So put those on your calendar. I don't know how many of you have been up there to the Holt Arena to experience that, but it's amazing. They set up a lot of different displays and show us the things that are available. Students come from really all across the state to see what this ISU College of Technology has to offer. So it's right here in our local area. I'd suggest on the 14th you drive up there sometime between 9 and 1 and just look and see the displays they've got and see what's available to us here in our community. Now, I just want to talk to you about a couple things today. I've had some interesting experience over the last month, particularly since Shopko announced that they were going to leave, and therefore there's another big store leaving our mall, and I'm hearing a lot of people come in and talk to me a little bit about we got to do something to stop businesses, make it so businesses aren't leaving our community. And so over the last month, I've made it a point to get over there to the mall a little bit more often and to talk to the folks that are there. And I've had the opportunity for some time now to talk to the owners of the mall. Just a couple of things, folks. We need to understand that there's a changing business atmosphere with malls throughout America. And this outfit that owns the Farmers group that owns the mall right now, they're very aware of that. They have a mall that they own in their own hometown that's got almost the exact footprint that the Pine Ridge Mall has. They owned it for a little over a year. Matter of fact, I think it was close to 2 years by the time they bought this one. So they know what can and can't happen there. And we're seeing a little bit of a changing dynamic. We see over there right now there's a church, there's a school going in, there's a gym. They've already had some discussions. There's also some discussions going about what might go into that Shopko store. I think we're going to see it move a little bit away from retail. But folks, we need to recognize that we vote with our checkbook and our feet. We still have a lot of businesses that are viable over there in the mall, and we need to get over there and support them if we want them to stay. And all of these businesses that are coming that are outside of the retail into the mall are increasing foot traffic and the potential for more customers for those businesses that are there. So again, I've heard a lot from folks say we got to find a way to get businesses to stay here, and I think that's the way we do it. We vote with our checkbook and our feet. So folks, come over to the mall and support those businesses that are there and see the other things that are coming in. They really are a blessing to our community. I wanted to talk to you just for a minute. I had the opportunity to address a third grade group yesterday, about 70 people. And I talked to them about local government, and I thought, that's something I maybe ought to just share with the community in general. Sometimes I don't think we recognize what the makeup of local government is, but we're set up in the same way the federal government is. We have an executive branch, that's the mayor and his staff, and the things that go on here at the city offices. We have a legislative branch, and that's our city council. They're the ones that pass ordinances, and those ordinances are laws. They become laws to you and me. And we have our judicial branch also, in that we have an attorney that advises us. I got thinking about that, and I thought, maybe the Supreme Court ought to do more advice to the legislative body at the federal level before they make law, because that happens here. We have the opportunity to talk to our attorney as we're talking about and formulating ordinances, and it makes a big difference when somebody's there who has that kind of background and can give us that kind of information. But it really is neat to see city government is set up in the same fashion that our federal government is, but I think it works much better. We work very well together, and the checks and balances is a neat thing to watch at the city level. So with that being said, we have a city council meeting this coming Wednesday. We're actually going to start our study session an hour early because we've got quite a bit we need to discuss, and so it will start at 3 o'clock this coming Wednesday, March 6th, and then we'll have a regular council meeting at 6 o'clock. Come on over and participate with that. I guess I ought to be careful with saying participate, because come over and watch. That's basically, this is not a participating time because there's not a public hearing. Actually, I think we do have a public hearing in the council meeting. So there would be an opportunity for you to talk about that particular item. But council meetings are a time for the council to come together and truly govern this city, help to make sure that we're on track. And so again, I would invite you to come and participate with that if you'd like to. As again, this coming Wednesday, March 6th, the study session will go from 3 to about 6 o'clock, a little less than that, because we'll start the regular council meeting at 6. So come over and participate. Hope you all have a great week. Enjoy this beautiful and sunny Friday. See you next week.